What is up, disc golfers? Today on Iceberg TV, we are going to finally be answering the age-old question, does Gyro and MVP actually fly farther than normal non-overmold discs? So today I have 3 MVP discs. I have a Catalyst. Really been loving this disc. I've been throwing it for a few months, goes really far. It's my farthest flying disc until we investigate in this video, perhaps. My Wave, I've been using this for more controlled shots, but also for distance. And then we're gonna slow it down and we're gonna use an NV putter, and I'm gonna compare it to the Clash Discs Popcorn. It's very similar in the flight. The NV's a little more stable, but as far as speed, they're very similar. The discs that I'll be comparing the Gyro discs to, I have a Wraith, that's the same speed as the Wave. I have a Ballista Pro, very fast driver, just like the Catalyst. And I have a Mamba, which is an 11 speed, so more close to the Wave. So we will see which discs go the farthest, who will be the winner, the Gyro discs or the normal discs. I know Hunter from Foundation Disc Golf went Gyro for a whole month, so that kind of inspired me to do a little comparison for you guys today as well. So I'm going to throw the non-Gyro discs first, and then we'll throw the Gyro discs, and then we'll actually walk up and see who went the farthest. We'll start slow. We'll go with the Popcorn first. And we'll put this, we got the Iceberg from Berg's Bags here. This will be the temporary tee pad. Get one today at bergsbags.com. It was a lovely flight, went nice and straight. That's actually going to be tough for the NV to beat. I'm really going to have to crank on that to see if it can beat that. We're going to bump it up to a Wraith. Wraith got a nice long full turn. Again, going to be a tough shot for the Wave to beat. We're going to go with the Mamba. That Mamba is one of my farther flying discs. It's actually a more stable Mamba than I've seen out of other players' bags. Very stable Mamba, very reliable distance for me. The last disc, we have the signature Kitty Cat Ballista Pro. This is the fastest of all these drivers, so I'm really gonna try and pump this one out there. Oh, that's good. So that was probably the farthest throw. I think the fastest disc went the farthest. After we throw everything, we'll go investigate, but I'm quite happy with the flights there. So we have the Popcorn's Nemesis, the NV, nice new glow NV. Disc Golf Deals USA review coming soon. Can it beat the Popcorn in distance? Little high. A little high, but I think the stability of the NV kind of slowed it down a little faster. The Popcorn liked to hold a little bit more turn. I think the Popcorn went farther. We'll have to go investigate to find out. We'll go with the Wave here. This is most similar to the Wraith and the Mamba. It's somewhere in that range. That was juiced. Big flight, big turn. We're getting some nice lines on these today. So this should go the farthest. That Ballista with the kitty cats on it, that's been a bomber for me. So I'm really curious to see if this can go as far. aside from maybe a throw or two, I'm extremely happy with all the flights. Most of those throws were very similar. Attacking the disc, letting it get a big turn, very similar flights on most of the discs, aside from the Wraith was a bit low and the Envy was a bit high. We know we had an accurate T-pad from the Berg's Iceberg here, so we're gonna hop on U-disc, we're gonna measure them, and we're gonna follow up and see which one went the farthest. Okay guys, so we're on the other side of the field. The farthest disc is the Kitty Cat Ballista Pro. The rest of the discs we can see are just over here. This went about 330. I was throwing into a pretty good headwind, so I'd say it's like maybe a 350, 375 in normal conditions or tailwind, but I felt like those were very consistent, like 70 to 80% throws into a very similar wind with each disc. I felt like they got a very similar flight, so it really put the test on display to see, you know, on discs with cats just go the farthest, but follow me. Not too far behind was the Wave. We had the Wave. That went about 325. I think that this Wraith has the potential to possibly go the farthest with more height. This is a 165 Wraith that really likes to hold a good turn, so I think if I put some more height on this one, it could have had a better chance, but I think it flew pretty similarly to the rest of the discs. So I still think it had a fair opportunity in the study today. Catalyst went exactly the same distance as the Wraith, about 310. And then we'll go check on that Envy and the Popcorn, and then we got one more disc over here, the Mamba. Also around that 310, 315 mark measured on U-disc. We got a little bit better line out of the Popcorn than we did the Envy, but they're just both up here. The Popcorn went right around 210, and this is a mystery disc, not involved in the study. And the Envy went around 175. I measured all these on U-disc. The Kitty Cat is the champion. But as far as control and just having overall really good molds, really easy to hold on to, I don't necessarily think Gyro is game-breaking or anything, but they have really good molds, and their discs do fly far because they just make good molds. Do I think Gyro and overmold is revolutionary to distance? I don't think the next distance world record holder will be throwing a Gyro disc. And I think until we get to that point where distance competition people are going to the same disc over and over, once they deviate from like Blizzard and lightweight katanas and destroyers, I think then we'll start to see a shift. But for now, people will still be going to the same old favored tried and true molds. The Wraith, the Destroyer, the Mamba, all these kinds of discs are still really great. And although the Gyro discs are amazing, they feel good, they fly well. They don't fly any farther than any of the rest of the discs on the market. That's my opinion. Comment down below if you agree. Comment your favorite disc in the comment section down below. You're watching Iceberg TV, and take care.